Hello, friends, and thank you so much for downloading this week's podcast. We are so excited that you're taking time to grow in your faith by listening to these messages. That's our dream in these sermons. We hope that in some small way, they help you in your walk of faith, help you to grow into the person that God yearns for you to be. We also want to encourage you to be part of our social media family. Every day we try to post encouraging messages on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can simply go to these different social media accounts and click on St. John the Divine and be part of our social media family. And if you don't live in the Jacksonville area and don't have access to a church, we encourage you that every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. we broadcast our Divine Liturgy live. You just simply have to go to www.stjohnthedivine.com. That's our church website. At 10 o'clock in the morning, click on live broadcast and you can watch our services live. And finally, we're really excited about a brand new internet radio show that we have here at St. John the Divine called Healthy Minds, Healthy Souls. It's broadcast on the second and the fourth Tuesday of every month at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Simply go to ancientfaith.com at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and click on the banner for Healthy Minds, Healthy Souls. In this show, we hope that we're kind of merging faith and psychology to kind of give you some practicality in your own walk of faith. So once again, thank you so much for downloading this sermon, and we hope to see you soon at St. John the Divine. God bless you and staying strong in your faith.
So today we're beginning a brand new sermon series, and it's called Taking the Next Step. Because I believe in my core that there's areas that we as individuals, even we as a church, and even more importantly, we as a society need to take the next step in. There's areas that we as a society need to move forward with. You know, the next 4 weeks we're going to talk about them. But today is probably perhaps one of the most important ones. That I think that we as a society and as a community need to take the next step to fight for our children. This past week it was amazing if you're watching on social media how all of our parents were posting pictures of their children's first day at school. And it's beautiful to watch these children because they're smiling on the outside, but on the inside they're just wishing that they had one more day of summer. And I know that's how it was with my kids. And as you're watching them though, you see this innocence of these children. And all of us, whether you have children or not, you desire for your children, the children of the world, to be better off than our generation. You want to make their life better than your own. You're praying for them. You're rooting them on. You want them to achieve all that God has in store for you and for them. But just like there is a force that yearns for their good, listen to me, church family, there is a force that seeks after their demise. That there is a force that is yearning for them to never accomplish what God yearns for them. And what you all need to know is that if you ever take time to just simply look at whenever God wants to make a relationship with His people, or whenever God is blessing a community, the devil goes to work. Let me give you an example. In the Old Testament, God tells Moses, go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. When Moses goes and tells Pharaoh to let my people go, the devil speaks into the heart of Pharaoh. And what does Pharaoh do? Attacks the children. He kills thousands of children and throws them into the Nile River. Fast forward 2,000 years later than that. When Jesus Christ is born and brought into our lives in a cave in Bethlehem, what happens? The devil speaks into the life of King Herod and the society that he's around. What does King Herod do? Kills every child 2 years old and younger. It is known as the Holy Innocents. If you were to go to Jerusalem today, there is a room the size of this church that is from the floor all the way to the ceiling of just the bones of the little children that were killed by King Herod. What's my point? Could it be that, yes, we may not be living in a world where we have a society that is literally killing children, but could it be that we live in a society that's killing the morals and values of our society? Could it be that we live in a world that is trying its best to persecute Christ in the lives of our youth, telling them that Christ doesn't need to be part of their lives? Could it be that we sometimes underestimate the role of Christ in our lives and we allow that devil to speak inside of each and every one of us? Listen to me, church family. We need a plan. Because if we don't start setting a plan for our children's life, we have the potential of losing their lives. If we don't set godly goals for our children, listen to me, the devil will set failures for your children. Today I'm going to give you 4 principles. These are 4 things that you as parents, you that love the youth, and for you children, that you need to follow in every single day of your life. And I promise you, parents, if you take these 4 principles and make them part of your life, you have a better chance of defending your children's life. Here's number 1. We need to fight for our children to have godly relationships. Listen to me, young people, and to you adults as well. The most important decision you'll ever make is the friends that you choose to have in your life. You are a sum total of all of your relationships. Oftentimes tell people, show me your friends, I'll show you your life. And one of the things I try to encourage everyone is to remember that in your life, you may not remember the last 10 sermons that Father Mick gave. That hurts my feelings, but you may not remember the last 10 sermons. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be funny, by the way. But you'll remember 10 people who shaped your life, either for the good or for the bad. Why is that? Because you are not shaped just by the information that's given to you in your life. You're shaped by the people you choose to have in your life. You're not shaped by the information I'm only communicating to you in your life, but you are shaped by the relationships you choose to have in your life. Jesus puts it this way, speaking from King Solomon. He says that a mirror reflects how good a person is on the outside, but who they truly are is the friends they choose to be around. And that's why it's so important, church family, that you have your children engaged in this church. I promise you, and I stand before God and for all of you, that we are a church that is fighting for our youth. And I'm not just fighting for my kids, but I'm fighting for your kids. And I need them to be in this church. Not just around vacation time. I don't need them just around whenever you feel like, well, it's just time for us to go to church. We've kind of missed too many Sundays. No, I know I'm giving you the standard speech. I know that I'm preaching to the choir. But every Sunday, we need to have our youth in this church. And more importantly, church family, they need to be active in the youth programs of this church. We're not setting up a ministries festival downstairs just to occupy space in our church hall. We want to change the lives of your children in that church hall. So I encourage you, every one of you parents, do not underestimate the power of the devil and the enemy to steal your children. So get them involved and have them around people. I promise you, around people who are focused on that godly relationship. Here's number 2. After you have that godly, you fight for that godly relationship for your children. Number 2 is this, is that you fight for their godly identity. Every one of us are shaped by a script, a story. For all of us, that script is shaped by our thoughts. The actions that are taking place in our life, our relationships, when someone hurt us, and our life, listen, is following that script. And for many of us, that script is totally the opposite of what God's script is for your life. In fact, many of us are allowing the script of this world to tell us what our script for our youth should be. They're telling our children that, those adolescent girls, those teenage girls, don't worry, lose your innocence. Or those young men, just objectify whatever you're seeing on television. Or it's telling us that we should go around and just say, Father Mick, you're in your 40s now, so maybe you're a little bit old-fashioned, or maybe you can tell your parents that maybe you're a little bit old-fashioned. Let me tell you what the Bible says. That Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That the same Jesus that was in the 1950s, teaching those morals and those values, check this out, is still the same Jesus teaching those morals and values here in 2019. And we should never allow the script of this world, listen to me, to become your script. Let me say it a different way. We should never allow what is important to God to be unimportant to you. Said another way, you should never let what is unimportant to God be important to you. We've got to recognize that there's a script God has for you. And you young people, hear me telling you this, that God has a purpose and a plan for your life. But so does the enemy. Here's number 3. We have a godly relationship. We fight for our kids, their relationships. We fight so they have a godly identity. They know who God is in their life. And the number 3 is that we fight for others. If there's one area that most young people, and this millennial generation, one could argue, is struggling with, is that life seems to be all about them. Like, you even see it in the way that people post pictures. I, as a priest, am watching on social media, and I'm watching these different selfies. Let's get this angle. Oh, how about this angle? The best is the puckered lip one. We're looking in front of the mirror and we're taking a picture. 93 million selfies were given just last year. Actually, a million posts. Listen to me, young people. You're better than that. You're better than that. Life is not about you. It is about others. It is about changing their lives in the name of Christ. And your mission in this world is not only about just trying to do better in school, that's important, but it is about carrying Christ to every person that you know, and about making a difference in this world for Him. And here's number 4. Fight for godly relationships. We fight for godly identity. We fight for God's children, others. And we fight, listen to me, this is to you parents, to be a godly witness. Your children will learn more from what you do than what you'll ever say. They are watching you. More is taught than is ever taught to your child. And one of the things I would encourage you, if you want this church to be important in their lives, show them. If God is important in your life, spend time showing them how you pray to Him every day. When you're going through a difficult time in your life, get on your knees and show them that I am praying to the God who can deliver me from this pain. That when I'm looking at my programs and the ministries of Singing of the Divine, show them that it is important. Because you'll never expect your children to act in a way or walk in a step that you yourself are not willing to walk in. So I want to encourage you, be bold as we begin this new year. That I'm going to take that step and I'm going to witness to my children because they are watching what is important in their lives. I leave you with this. When I went to the seminary, I was on fire for Christ. I ended up studying 2 master's degrees and a doctorate degree, all in ministry and counseling. Roxanne has 2 master's degrees and a PhD in psychology. I don't say that as any kind of arrogance. Trust me, letters next to someone's name mean absolutely nothing to me. But I will tell you this, that on paper, you would think that a priest and a psychologist would have all the answers, would know how to raise their children. But can I just give you just try to be open and honest with you? That one of the most difficult decisions that we have as parents, both me and Roxanne will tell you this, is not building a church. It's not holding and maintaining a practice. It is fighting for George and Gabriella. Because I don't know where they're going to be 5 years from now. I don't know where they're going to be in 10 years from now. And I don't know if they're going to be in love with God or not. But the one thing I've always told my children is this. 3 goals I want for you. That you love God above all others. That you love your mom and dad. And your sister and your brother. And that they love you. And right now, I can tell you, they do all of that. But I know that there's a force after them. And not just after my children. They're after yours. And they're after the children of our community. And I just want you to join me in this fight. If I want to fight for my kids, yes. But I want to fight for yours too. So walk with me. Let us fight for godly relationships. Keep them close to this church. Let me fight that they know their identity, their godly identity. Let them fight for others. And this life is not just about the selfie, it's about the ussy. And then let us fight that we are a witness to them. Because if we do not have a plan for their life, we run the risk of losing their life. And what is important to God should always be